What's up, y'all? Let's see if my other phone get the notification. What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? I'm not gonna be on here long. Welcome, 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 y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to do it on my phone while I'm out, but I'm not home connected to my regular internet, so that wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna. I tried though. I tried. But real quick again, I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow I'm gonna go live for about an hour. Y'all did. The people have spoken. Y'all spoke. Y'all spoke. Y'all said y'all wanted, it was like a 50-50. 50, you know, percent. Hey, Amazing Tribe. 50% of people wanted more lives, and the other 50 more percent of people wanted more videos. What's up, Natasha? So, I am great, Amazing Tribe. How are you? So, with that being said, I'm here. And we're going to talk about it. Y'all know how we do. We're going to talk about it our way. Not their way. Our way. We're going to talk about it our way. This is how we going to do it over here. What's up, everybody? Come. MC, Amazing Tribe, Natasha. Nay knows. Yeah, I guess this was better. Love the hair queen. Let's go. Thank you. Girl, I was getting to the point where I was like, I was tired of getting it done, girl. Close to the end of this pregnancy, girl. Your girl is tired. You understand what I'm saying? Working like crazy. Just getting a little bit tired. Okay, this is what we're going to be discussing for today. Give y'all a strong hour. Oh, my bad, Amazing Tribe. Yeah, I'm not at home. Yeah, I'm at work. So, I got some free time. So, I was like, let me go live for my people. Yeah, so, here I am. Okay. We are going to talk about in our own way. Y'all know how we do. When stuff happens in the Summer Wells case, we don't just jump out there, boom, soon it happened, go live, and let's talk about it. We have to sit, let it resonate, think about it, process it, break it down. Okay? So, I have a couple of questions, and y'all can speak. Speak on it. I want to hear your opinion. I'm definitely going to give you my opinion. Okay, so we're going to be talking about Candus calling the police on Don. Royal Rumble was amazing. Oh, okay. Yeah, Candus calling the police on Don, saying that he grabbed her by her neck, threw her against the wall. So basically, a DV situation. Okay, we're gonna discuss that because, like I said, I had to sit and think about it. I think about it. You know, I don't just jump out. You know, we juggling multiple cases over here, so we not just on no one case. Every little thing that happened, boom. We don't move like that over here. But when we get a chance, we'll address it. So, will CPS even consider, with all the DV allegations, okay, will they consider the Wells giving them their kids back? In my opinion, I don't think they will get those kids back because something is always happening. They're always in the news. It's always something going on, and they're always in the news, and it's always police being called, and somebody hit somebody, somebody slapped somebody, somebody. Yeah, it's always something going on. So I do not think, not for 1 second, that they will get those children back. Okay, because like I said, CPS. Okay, they're gonna definitely be notified of all the police reports, all the police calls. They watch the news. CPS watch the news. Okay, they watch the news. All of that. So all of this that they're doing, they're decreasing their chances if they want their kids back, which I don't see them acting like they want their children back. But if they want their children back, they're not doing anything to get their kids back. Okay, this is not helping the situation. This right here is not helping at all. Okay, so in my opinion, no, I do not think that CPS is even going to consider giving them their kids back. Okay, that's a no for me. Um, what do y'all think they are fighting for and fighting about? Tanya, hey boo, what do y'all think they're fighting about? Decreasing daily. They have a case plan. I'm sure they haven't done one thing. Gotta be more careful. What do y'all think they're fighting about? I really want to know. What do y'all think they're fighting about? Are they fighting about summer? Are they fighting about summer? Oh, you good, girl. Men, drugs, alcohol, and YouTube. Nothing about summer or the boys. Interesting. Interesting. It's interesting that you said that because I think it's possible that they are fighting about summer. I think, oh, excuse me, y'all. This baby been giving me all type of indigestion. Everything I drank, I burped. I think they are fighting about because I think they're fighting about summer. Their time is winding down. Okay? They really don't know when at any time TBI, law enforcement, can find that baby. I mean, it could be now, 5 years from now, tomorrow, 6 months from now. Summerwell can be stumbled up on. Especially, more people gonna be out there in the woods. Now I'm here in Tennessee. More people gonna be out when it gets a little bit springtime. Oh my God. Springtime, everybody named Mama gonna be in those woods. Let somebody stumble up on that child. They coming to get Don and Candus. Now, I don't know. I just feel like they are fighting over summer. Cause what could they have been talking about that was so bad to the point that he allegedly choked her? And we will get to if that's even true. But I think, yeah, Tanya, I think they're nervous. True, amazing. It is a dangerous situation. The kids deserve to be gone. Um, until, like I said, a whole nother setup, a whole nother situation where they can survive in, but not at the area right now. They cannot. Right, they turn on each other, concerned about themselves instead of summer. Can we talk about the girl with the Bumble app? What? Definitely raise my leg. You have to email it to me. I never heard of the what you talking about. Yeah, email it to me. But yeah, I really believe that they know that the time is winding down. They haven't been able to. Everybody they talk to has came on YouTube and exposed them. Everyone they talk to outside of YouTube, everyone they talk to in the inboxes, everyone they thought they could trust has betrayed them, and everything they told people, it's came back out. Yeah, I haven't heard of it, no. But yeah, every they've been betrayed. Every chance that they got to try to trust someone, they have thrown them under the bus, and everything they've said has been exposed. And the truth is out, and you always have to go to the beginning. I always tell, let's stick to the beginning, and we'll start from the beginning and work our way through. And the truth is always at the beginning. It's never at the middle. It's never at the end. It started with Candus and Dawn. Hey, my ring boo. We are good. We hanging in there. We are hanging in there. But the truth is always at the beginning. Always. Always. So they have already came out, told us the truth somewhere in there. Okay? The truth is somewhere in there. Um, but we're getting down to time is ticking. They're gonna turn on each other. Not sure which one's gonna tell the truth first. Well, if someone gets arrested, the other will fold. You arrest one, the other will fold. Candace isn't strong enough to be on her own out here. Hey, John Q. And if she talk to the wrong person, for example, if Don's arrested, she talked to the wrong person and she slip up and she's weak because she'll be very vulnerable and weak. And she slip up, it's over. So Don is constantly, I believe, stressed and worried about Candace. He is constantly stressed and worried about Candace. Yeah, I really believe that. And he's trying to have control, and it's stressful. He has to watch her 24/7. He has to monitor who she talks to, because if she just slip up and talk to the wrong person one time, the police could be at their door. So She has to be very, very, very careful. Yeah. So I really, yeah, John, if she cracks over, welcome, welcome, hon. Annalie, welcome from Stockholm, Sweden. Welcome. I don't see it, Tracy. Is it Tracy here? Hey, Tracy, if you're here, I don't see you, babe. But oh, I think you meant Tanya. Yeah, if Candace cracks, it's over. So you gotta imagine the stress every day. Then you got more people threatening to come up to down here to Tennessee. I think that weighs on him too. All that's weighing on him. And they've been talking to all the wrong people, and all the people have put everything they said out and have told the police. Well, some might have told the police. I don't believe everybody told the police. But have put out there everything they said, exposed them. So they're exposed. So at any minute, the police could be at their door. So I do believe they're both scrapping. I don't think it's one way. I do not believe Dawn is just beating on Candace. No. I believe she's hitting on him too. Now that is what I do believe. I also heard it was a time lapse in between when she called and when the incident actually happened. And I question why was the time lapse? Was y'all still arguing for those hours? Was y'all battling it out? And then you decided, boom, I'm gonna call 911. Cause people, Candace is slow, but she ain't all the way slow. Candace a little bit slow, but she ain't all the way slow. They're both underministers, drinking every night, arguing with each other about what's going on. Oh yeah. And every time somebody make a video and it's not in their favor, oh, best believe they're fighting. Because out of all the videos, people are close to the truth. And they know it. They know it. They know it. So it's only a matter of time. You know? So I'm trying to put myself in Candace's brain. I really am. Because you know you can't make it without Don. So why try to get him arrested? To do what? Like I'm pondering on that. Like, and she won't leave. I mean, they're still on the same property. She has not left. So if you was a real victim, hey Leanne, baby, if you this real victim and you are really scared, you're going to pack up your stuff and go. And to be honest, what is holding y'all together? One is missing and the other are gone by CPS. What is holding you back? You can still move, leave him, stay in Tennessee and try to fight for your kids. You don't have to leave the city or state to fight for your kids, Candace. And there are a bunch of resources here in Tennessee that help abuse, batter women. You can check yourself in. There's so many resources out here. You won't be homeless. So what is it? And that's why I think it's something else. Candace could have left a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't believe she's scared of him. But I'm just trying to see why she called. Because I'm looking at all aspects. I'm gonna address all aspects. In my personal opinion, scratch that. Let me not even give you my personal opinion. Let me give you what the evidence of their actions, things they've said, their interviews have pointed that Don and Candace are complicit in Summer Wells going missing. And the locale. And yeah, all that area points to Don and Candace. Leave my opinion out of it. Just right there. Alone. By all the interviews, everything they've said. Good point, Leanne. Leanne thinks Grandma called. Well, I have to go back to the 911 call. Does it play their voice or is it just a dispatch call? Because the dispatch, you're not going to hear who it was, so you're just going to hear the dispatch. You're not going to hear who actually called. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hey, Marley, baby. Okay, let me pull it up. Play it. Yeah. Go WJL. Y'all, Tennessee is on fire, y'all. Y'all heard about that man? I was on my way to work. They had they had us shut down while they was putting 36 into a man on my interstate on my way to work. They killing people on my way to work. Tennessee has gone crazy. Y'all, I was late coming to work. My children dad, he was supposed to be at work that day, 4 o'clock. He didn't get there till 7. They shut the interstates down. Completely down. We couldn't go nowhere. No doubt, Miss Queen. Both of them, along with Grandis, are complicit in the disappearance of Little Summer. Yeah, Grandis knows. Oh, Grandis knows. Okay, let me scroll up. Grandis knows. But yes, honey, it's gonna be ugly because the chief, when he came out and spoke, it still didn't make no sense of them putting 36 bullets. They didn't have to put 36 bullets into that man. And it seemed like by watching the video, he had a mental issue. Okay, Scott H. Boo, I'm gonna play your dispatch call, honey. At Kroger, save up to $45 on pickup or delivery. I'm gonna play a dispatch call, so I don't have to search. Cause WJHL, you gotta keep going down, down, down. I don't feel like all that. But yeah. Oh shit. My bad, Scott. Wrong one. You called. Not that one. Not that one. My bad. My bad. But yeah, they put 36 shots in that man. 36. And he had a mental health problem. They said he was on the rail of our interstates, just sitting on the rail. And a Tennessee trooper went to see if he needed help, tried to get him off the interstate. He said he backed up on him, he pushed up off of him, and then here go more troopers and law enforcement. And they said they tried to talk to him for 30 minutes. That's what they said. But really, they were supposed to get someone that's experienced in mental health to talk to him. Because at that point, what y'all was doing wasn't working. It wasn't working. It wasn't working. And then he holds up his hand. He didn't have a gun and he had a knife. All he did was hold it up, man. You had to shoot him 36 times. 36 times. Make it make sense. Yeah, so. Okay, I see that one, but that ain't the dispatch call. You have to watch yourselves on the subway.
Mother of missing 5-year-old Summer Wells reported her husband for a domestic assault. That's according to a report filed last week with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office.
Okay,
The
Natasha.
report shows officers were called to the Wells residence around 12:30 a.m. January 19th. Candus Bly allegedly told officers that she and Don Wells had been drinking alcohol and that he hit her, grabbed her by the throat, and pushed her against a wall. The report shows a different story.
I want the dispatch call.
Wells, who claimed Bly had been drinking before he got home that night. He allegedly told police that while he and Bly did argue, he didn't touch her. The report states officers did not see any markings on Bly's neck. Neither parties were arrested, and both were referred to private prosecution. Meanwhile, the search continues for the couple's daughter, Summer Wells, who was reported missing in June of last year. Anyone with credible tips is asked to call the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation at 1-800-TBI-FIND.
Exactly. They could have tased him.
Units responding to the domestic. We've got them back on the phone. Units responding to the domestic. We've got them back on the phone. They called 911 again. Still an open line. If you're arguing in the background. Male subject's in the basement. I believe she's upstairs. Go ahead. Do you have an ETA? Also, he's downstairs and he's unaware that she's called.
See? call, they reference to Candus. That's reference to Candus. It's not grandma. Yeah, that's reference to Candus. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at these people. All right, so she's saying that one's in the basement and one's upstairs. And she said she. So to me, they're referencing Candus. She said she could still hear them arguing. He's in the basement, she's upstairs, and it sounded like she said they called back a second time, but she keeping them on the line. Yeah, so it sounds like it was Candus that called. Yeah, I'll play it again if you want to hear it again. Exactly, of course. John Q. Yeah, yeah. They supposed to have taste. You saw how one opposite you see the bill. He walked up on him so close. You could have easily boom, tase him, got him down, handcuff him, get the weapons, the little knife out of his pocket, boom, over with. Everybody's alive. He going to jail, boom. Simple. The way y'all did it, y'all played around, waited, trying to, you know what I'm saying, waited for him to do something so you can to be able to shoot somebody. Because y'all was so close. One guy walked up on him so close with the rifle. So your taser could have reached. You could have tased him, got him down, handcuffed him, checked his pockets, boom, call 911 and get him some mental help. Just like that. It didn't take 9 of y'all to put 36 bullets in one mental health person. Tennessee troopers, I'm ashamed of y'all. Y'all fucked up. This y'all fucked up. Chief can't cover this up for y'all. It didn't take all that. It didn't take 36 shots. After that man hit that ground, somebody should have went straight over her up and preserved the scene, handcuff him, check his pockets, call ambulance, and provide life-saving measures at that point. That's what should have happened. You don't have to keep shooting and shooting. He down. He down. That was execution. Pisses me off. Anyway. No, you fine. I'm going to play it again. One more time. So we can move to the next part.
We've got them back on the phone. Units responding to the domestic. We've got them back on the phone. They called 911 again. Still an open line if you're arguing in the background. Male subject's in the basement. I believe she's upstairs. Do you have an ETA? Also, he's downstairs and he's unaware that she's called.
Yeah. So this the one I've heard. So I'm not sure if there's another one, but that's the one I've heard. So I'm assuming that the dispatch is referencing Candus. So back to what we was talking about. Police are shooting people down in the streets like they're once playing the video game Grand Theft Facts. But I best check that other thing clear. Oh, you finally in. You are fine. So I don't believe one person is more of a victim because, like I said, Candace could have left the relationship long time ago. Even now, being that the kids are gone, you don't even have a reason to stay. And I'm thinking, like I said, she probably thinking of long term. What am I gonna do without Don? How am I going to live? How am I going to make money? I don't know how to make money. I don't know how to get out here and work. I'm not a hustler. I don't I don't know what to do. Like, how am I going to pay the car note? Um who's going to help? I mean, well, you have your mom as an assistant that could help you if you really wanted to leave, Candace. Your mother could help you. But not only that, you could go to a shelter here in Tennessee. You're in Tennessee. There are so many resources. You could just Google help in Tennessee and you will get help, especially being a domestic violence victim. You can get away from him if you wanted to. And even after this situation, you went to Grandma Camper. So that doesn't tell me that Candace is scared. So there might have been a point where she was scared. It might have been a point that she has to repeatedly threaten to call to get him to stop. Because sometimes people do that. You know, they're in the middle of a fight and they're tired of fighting and they want that person to stop hitting them. So they threaten them like, hey, he hit me one more time, I'm going to call. Now, I'm sure that's happened in the past. But at this point, I believe they're battling each other. So if y'all go back and remember when they got into it on, okay, yeah, y'all know plenty of platforms that they got into it. But on the recent one, where you heard a smack, okay, so we already can put two and two together that this is what they do. They battle each other out, they get drunk, they get high, they beat each other up. And I believe it's both ways. Because we also heard Candace picking, provoking. And I do believe she get down too. I believe they both fight each other. And I believe that's where they want to be. She has not left. But she playing a dangerous game, continuing to call, and you're not going to leave. Then, like I said, the article said that you were saying that your finger, you thought it was broke. That's why you called. But you was moving it around. You was smoking your cigarettes. They observed it being perfectly fine. But it was stubbed, so obviously something happened. So I do believe that there was some physical altercation because her finger was stubbed. It wasn't broke, but it was stubbed. So I do believe there was some physical action. There was some action that night. Okay? But neither one of them want to leave each other. They love their lifestyle. They like what they do. They drink, they get high, they fight, they have sex, and they make up that night, and they do it all over again tomorrow. That's how they live. That's how they've been living. That's what those kids was used to. That's their life. That is their life. That's how they want to live. So maybe Candus was calling so he could stop because she was maybe tired of being hit at that particular time. And she was like, you know what, screw it. Let me call just to get him to stop. Because I had enough tonight. I had enough fighting tonight. So I'm going to call. But she really don't want to leave him. And then you also got to add in, if they did something to Summer, they have this bond, crime of bond. Okay, they have a crime bond connection. So I believe Don is scared to leave her. If I leave her, she might tell what we did. Oh well, the body at. So I'm definitely not gonna leave her right now. Yeah, we gonna get drunk. We gonna fight. Yep. You gonna drop them charges tomorrow, Candus. I'm sure they talked. He probably told you gonna drop them charges tomorrow. Tomorrow you gonna drop them charges. You gonna go down there. You gonna say this, that, and the third, and we're gonna be all right, and we're gonna be back all right tomorrow. I'm gonna go to work. You gonna come to work with me. Then we're gonna go home together. We're gonna have another drink and another smoke, and we're gonna do it all over again. That's the life. And like I said, she could have a new life, but is she going to? Hey, Janaka, is she going to? No, I don't see her doing it because she could have left. She's staying on the property with her mom. And I want to know, what advice is Grandis? What advice are you giving your daughter? What part are you playing up there on the hill? That's what I like to know. What are you? Are you encouraging your daughter? What are you doing? I mean, this is their life. People live like this every day until one day somebody ends up dead, missing, murdered. That's toxic, but they're toxic that they want. So Candace is not gonna leave until she's ready to leave, and she don't seem ready to leave to me. Because if that was the case, she could have left that night. And I believe they've been fighting over the tension stick. Is getting close. I think the case is getting close to finding Summer. Too much stuff is coming out. Too many people are speaking. So every time a new person come out, Dudley, you got another person. You got all these people coming out. That stresses them out. They drinking heavily. They go on YouTube, or the new person to come out. Oh my God, let me drink. You know, they're stressed. They know it's only a matter of time. They're gonna get, if they are involved, they're gonna get caught for what they did. Only a matter of time. Only a matter. Yeah, I mean, but they pretty much threw out the whole truck situation. The police did. And I do believe the truck is a ruse. I always thought it before sheriff came out and said, you know, the truck is unfounded. So, because it never fit in and it never made sense. Out of all these trucks that they checked, they didn't find not one. So, no. I never believed that. Yeah, and then and another thing is the color changes. Red and blue is two different things. Red and blue is two different colors. Now, do I believe Candace is a victim? Yes. She, as a person, is vulnerable. Her mindset is not all the way there. So she's a vulnerable victim anyway. But she's grown and she probably was really a victim, but now, ain't nothing to believe she's a victim of her circumstance. But this is where she want to be. Can't nobody help Candus but Candus. Did you hear about the guy that confronted the protesters being a convicted pedo? Yeah, in my opinion, that little girl never made it home after dropping H off. So, are the walls crumbling? Are the walls tumbling down? In my opinion, they are. The walls are tumbling down. We're getting close to finding out what's going on with Summer. Where is she? What happened? What really happened? I'm going to do a video about the timeline because it's been, oh my God. John, when was the last time we did a video on the timeline? I think we did it together almost. Because we did some panels 7 months ago when she was missing. It's time for another timeline. We did a timeline. A lot of it made no sense. Okay? A lot of it made no sense. And we're still here and more people are talking. I believe Grandma knows too, Julie. Nope. Yeah, it's been a while. Yep, they can't keep their story straight. So all of that we've been said from the beginning. Everything that's happened, because we've seen a lot of people change, but we can say that we have had the same stance from day one, just observing everything. And you don't choose sides. If you don't choose sides, you don't have to change your stance on which way you're going. If you stay on the side of the victim, Summer, you can't go wrong. Everyone around her has always been a suspect. Okay? So, I haven't heard nobody address this. I've heard people say, well, she had no marks around her neck. Her finger was stubbed, but it wasn't broke like Candus thought. There was no marks around her neck. I think she lying. What do y'all think about that? Because I'm going to tell you what I think. A pro at beating someone knows how to beat you and not leave a scar. Know how to choke you just right before your skin change colors. Know how to bend your finger before it break. Know how to pinch you before your skin change color. Know where to hit you where no one that you go around can see. A professional domestic partner know how to beat your ass without leaving a mark. And just because there was no bruises, we can't say that it didn't happen. We cannot say. What are your thoughts about the footprints in the woods, Lee? Yeah, it's been a while since we did a time on this case. We did a solid walkthrough of the swimming hole and the resident. Candus and Greenwich are sitting down up. Yeah, I think the last one was the property. Yeah, so we ruled out stranger abduction 7 months ago. We ruled out stranger abduction 7 months ago. So everything when we started on has came to light. just by observing everything. What happens in the dark will be brought to the light. Yes, to what you just did. Yeah, just because you don't see a bruise, don't mean that person ain't beating that person down. Just because Don didn't leave a mark. Now, mind you, taking account to all of everything we heard that phone fall before, we heard pop, smacks, boom, bams. But besides all of what we heard, we know. Oh, no, you good, Leanne. You ain't sidetracking, honey. But you said yes, you talking about that. I think the footprints could have been anybody. The neighbor has kids. It could have been. I don't see why Summer would be the one walking. If if she was kidnapped, they wouldn't have her walking. If she wandered off, then I could see that. That's a possibility. But if she was kidnapped, like that's Don and Candus' narrative, then I don't see them. I'm kidnapping you. I'm taking you against your will, but I'm gonna let you walk. Nah. So it's a 50-50 on that. But I don't think she was kidnapped. So, but if she was kidnapped, that I don't see the perpetrator having her walk in the woods. You know, why would they? They're not gonna. Nah. I'm gonna try to get away as fast as I can. Me letting you walk is gonna slow me down. I'm gonna snatch you, and I'm gonna go as fast as I can. If you put yourself in a predator's shoes, I'm gonna snatch you. I'm gonna cuff you, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be gone. Down the hill, through the woods, wherever, to get where I feel comfortable to put you in a trunk, put you somewhere, and drive off. But yeah, and then she lived right there, so she could have been playing. It's so many scenarios with the footprints that I can give you just off the top of my head. They like to run around and play in that area. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been the neighbor's kids. It could have been Summer before she went missing. Officer Benny. It could have been her. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell him I'm gonna call him back. Hey, let me call you back in like 15 minutes. All right. Yeah, so there has been, I can give you a bunch of scenarios. But no, baby, you ain't sidetracking. So yeah, I just wanted to make that statement because I haven't heard no one say that. So we can't jump to it's not true. And I know that Candus has a mean strike to her. That's why I say she a victim, but she ain't no victim. Okay? She's aware of what's going on. She's a little off, but she's not all the way off. She's very aware. She could leave if she wanted to. She's very aware of what's going on. And she's not as slow and stupid as people think. Okay? Don't forget, I will take y'all back to her first set of children. Who do you think beat the crap out those children? It wasn't just Andrew. Candus as well. So she has an abusive, angry side to Candus. Okay? There is that side. And she's staying with him. They both duking it out. All right. I'm just was questioning because I'm stuck on the part where but you call the police, but you don't plan on leaving. Are you trying to get him arrested off the property? I mean, what is it? So that's what I'm thinking deeper off, because I overthink. But I'm thinking deeper off on why she called, because she knew from jump she wasn't gonna leave him. She was not gonna leave him. She wasn't gonna leave Don. So I'm thinking maybe she just wanted him off of her at the time, or to scare him, because Don is scared of jail. We all know that he really don't want to go back, so they're gonna drag this out. So they're never gonna be the ones to slip up and say anything unless one of them is pulled away from the other. If one person is pulled away from the other, then yes, the other partner, meaning whoever, whether it was Candus, whichever one, Candus will be the vulnerable person in my eyes to slip up if they're pulled away from each other, but they're stronger together. So they're not gonna slip up right as of now when they're out. And it's gonna be hard for him to keep a hold on her mentally, physically, if he's arrested. He's not gonna be able to control her or keep a hold on her so she won't slip up. Talk for her. He can't. You in jail. You know, not gonna be able to make decisions for her. Candace is on worst enemy. She got a mean streak, a mile wide. Yes, I kind of thought she wanted to get a lose, and she's going to now stick up for herself. That's possible, Lynn. You're gonna stick up for yourself and stay. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a deeper meaning. It's that, because why did you call? You know you wasn't leaving them. You know you wasn't leaving them. Much love, Lynn Che, huh? Peace chat. I've been listening and can see some S&M with the parents. Whomever the sadist is may have hurt that baby badly. Definitely, Lorraine. Definitely. Yeah. Does Summer's front teeth look like they're broken in some pics? Yeah. I think she just have bad teeth, rotten teeth. All their teeth are pretty bad. Or, some people think from abuse. I mean, it's so many possibilities. Kenneth and Don have each other on the hook in this case. Both need each other to keep. Yes, that's why I say, John, they have that bond. Even if they wanted to leave each other, they got that together. So they are attached. That's their bond. Yep, they have no kids. But what they did together is their bond. And they're going to try to take it to their grave. I don't think it's going to happen. But I think she's going to be found. And once she's found, one of them going to have to. Somebody going to have to explain it. Right time to separate them. They look broken, not rotted. I've never seen a kid with broken teeth. I have. Kids that's been neglected. I've seen kids that has broken teeth that's been neglected. Or they have fell or got hit in their mouth. I agree too, Lynn. Yeah. So, Don has a court date coming up. He has a court date coming up. But yeah, it is sad. It's sad because there's many possibilities of why that baby teeth like that. Many. Not watching her. Half the time they didn't know where Summer was. She could have fell, bust her mouth. Got hit in the mouth. Just a bunch of things. But yeah, I want to address that. Just because no marks does not mean a person's not being abused because physically, because they can. Oh, and I wanted to bring up one more thought because I'm at my 1 hour mark. Um, they both are manipulators. They're both are mind manipulators. Do you think Candus has had enough? And do you think? Because I don't think she's going anywhere. And with them, you gotta expect some type of trick, some type of game. And we're deep diving a little bit over here, y'all. We're not just looking at the outside for the people that might be new. We're deep diving. We're deep diving into a situation, not just from this one situation, just the whole 7 months with Don and Candace. We know they're manipulators. We know they beat each other up. People ask, has Candace had enough? Maybe, but she's not leaving. So do you think her enough is getting Don locked up, getting him arrested? But if you say that, she can't function without Don. So, what was the point of Candace calling the police? Why do y'all think she called the police? I like Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew, but I ain't liked it since I've been pregnant. I ain't like no Mountain Dew since I've been pregnant, but I do like Mountain Dew. So, what is y'all opinion on why she called? Okay, she was probably real drunk and was tired of fighting at that time and was like, I'm over it. Let me threaten you. Let me threaten to call the police so you can get up off me and give me a break for the night of us fighting each other. Because they say she moved some stuff over to her mom's camper, but she ain't left the property. Leaving is leaving the property. A whole new area, a whole nother place. That's what I'm saying. I don't see her leaving. They have this crime bond together now. I know, Smoke. And I think that's what it is. It's like I can't find, even overthinking, I can't, because it's be like, okay, you would do this and that would happen, but then you don't want to live without him, so why would you do that? That's dumb. So I'm like, I'm and I just keep asking myself, why call? Unless you was tired of fighting that night. You wanted a quick solution that night. You just wanted him to stop. Just for that night. Y'all can do it over tomorrow, but you had enough for that night. Or did he go too far and scare the crap out of you that night? And you was really scared. I mean, what was it? But you have no intentions of leaving. Okay, one opinion is whatever happened at some point, cancel face some kind of accusation. Oh yeah, I definitely believe she's involved. That's true, Janaka. That's what I'm saying. She's dependent on him. And in some way, I think he's dependent on her too. I think he needs to be needed. He needs to be needed. He needs a woman to need him. Candus needs him. Think about it, he's a narcissist. He wants to control things. He can control her completely. He needs her to need him. And she literally, to her, fully need him. She really thinks she needs him. When I'm seeing people at a lower vibrational rate live on their own, that's how I know Candace can do it. She doesn't want to. She don't have no confidence in herself. Do you think? Okay, let me skip. I don't want to skip nobody. She was probably intoxicated and called to scare him. Right, taking all your stuff. Uh-huh. Yep, it was a solution, a quick solution for that night, but she wasn't really gonna leave. Like, she really wasn't done with him. Do you think they sold her? Or Candace done something brutal to her and are trying to cover it up now? I do believe they are, they conspired. I believe they done something. Whether it was an accident or not, it's no longer an accident once you conspire to get rid of remains. But yes, I do believe they are complicit in Summer Wells. Yes, and I believe they been covering up this whole time from the beginning. Even TBI said from the very beginning, this is a very odd, unusual case. You normally in the first 24, 48 hours have some type of information, lead, something. Nothing. Nothing. And this is from her house, not from a busy intersection, not from the inner city where people are, out at the park and people are driving around and near streets. And this is out in the boondocks. This is not in the inner city where there's kids running around and access. This is a whole nother ball game. I do believe it's personal and by the parents. But that's about what I see. Evidence. Their actions, things they say and do. And her part in this, so she thinks she could call in these reports, then later say she was still too afraid to leave. Like a foot trail. I know, Janaka. I'm surprised they ain't hurt each other. Might be coming soon. And she would do anything to feel love, but he is incapable. Yeah. Yep, he is. And he might think he really do love her, but his love ain't real love. His love ain't real love. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Okay. I agree, which is why I could see a situation where Donwell snitches on Candace, but he'll need another woman filling in the roles Candace filling now before the. Because he needs to be needed. Because he is a narcissist. Yep, Smokey, I agree. I'm let you think it's an accident. No. If you cover up anything, it's no longer an accident. That's what they said about the poor man that executed recently too. If cops have no leads, it suggests they have planned it out very well. And then think about it. They've been out there. They've lived out there for a while, so Don travels different cities. There are a lot of different cities in Tennessee. A lot of outskirts. So there's plenty of drop off spots. Think about it. There's a lot. You have to, the law enforcement has to have some direction to look. The problem is they don't know where to look, or if they do, they're not saying, which I don't expect them to say. But then there comes in the phone trackers, you know, their GPSs, their pings, the car pings, because at some point they would have had to travel to that place if they discarded the baby. But yeah, I do believe they planned after it happened. Like I said, it could have been an accident, and then they planned to get rid of it, but then it wouldn't be, it's still not an accident. It could have started off an accident, then they conspired to get rid of the body, or it could have been conspired from the beginning. Who knows? But I do see that they are complicit. Granny too. I'm sure Granny plays a part. I'm sure Granny plays a part. Oh, you good, huh? You think she could have did covered up and lied to him, and when he gets drunk, it comes out his distrust, and they fight like she has zero alibi. Oh yeah, they like to pick with each other. He likes to pick with her. They conspired. I believe they did it together, but he likes to pick with her. You have a better chance on getting locked up because you did so and so. I just did this. I got alibis, but you got none. They like to pick. He likes to pick. Piss her off when drunk. Pick, 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 pick. And then she get the swinging. He get the swinging. Yeah. He say things to hurt her all the time. He say things, all type of B's and H's and MFs and yeah. No respect whatsoever. I don't think it was an accident. Cops would have spotted a quick sloppy cover up by now. It looks like they're all in on their plan. Yeah, I don't really think it. I mean, I just say that because a lot of people think that, and there could have been. She could have failed. I mean, the house is almost like the House of Horrors. Um, Somebody could have tripped off of a step that wasn't there, that was supposed to be there. Boom, bust your head open. You stop breathing. Oh my God. They panic. We don't want the police here. Cover up. Discard the body. That's what I mean by could have been. I mean, it's possible. It really could have been. Do I personally think? Nah. But it could have. It could have. It really could have. The house is not habitable. But I know what Candus has done to her other children. Documents of her past and his past. I don't believe it was a slip fall in a cover up. I believe something happened. Something else happened. So yeah, I agree with you, Spider Moose. Was Granny's phone ever checked out? Good question. Good question. I haven't heard about her phone being taken. They smarter than they look. Definitely. Definitely. And Don does a lot of reading. He he likes to read articles, read the internet, listen to what we are saying, where we are going, and he incorporates everything we say, everything we think. He incorporates it into his story. Him and Candace, they've been doing this the whole 7 months. Whoever goes live and they bring up a possibility, Don then sucks that up and he adds that into his story and he speaks it. Have y'all not heard his story change all this time and he's added what he heard on someone else's live say something and he speaks that? He's done it all this time. Like I said, we the people that's been here from the beginning. Oh yeah. We've seen a lot of changes. So none of this is a shock to us at all. I feel like I'm wording that really poorly. Let me see. If it's an accident, but yeah, if it was an accident, I don't know how to word this, but if it was an accident, they basically had 3 hours to pull out the perfect crime. Stop smoking because you're going off into something I want to point out in my timeline that I'm gonna bring to y'all. Because I want to discuss something in the timeline that they caught themselves up on. They told on themselves. Well, they've been telling on themselves, but it's something else that I caught overlooking stuff. But I got you. No, that makes sense. Yeah. If there was an accident, they could have called immediately. Because law enforcement, hospitals know accidents really do happen. It's what you do after it happens. Rickety house, yes. Happy-go-lucky parents. They like to party. Kids are healthy but fend for themselves. It could be that. It wouldn't be unusual, but they're so odd, very suspicious. Yeah, Spider Moose, like, yeah, I don't personally think it was an accident. I mean, it really is a possibility, but me personally, I don't think so. After dropping H off, and if something happened this summer, maybe Grant is called Don, and they met halfway to Don to do whatever he did to make something disappear. That's possible, Janaka. Yeah, I get what Smokey's saying perfectly. There is a 3 hour gap that still is not filled in the timeline. I mean, that also goes to implicate the parents. Y'all story don't make sense. You have a gap, a 3 hour gap. What was Summer doing in those 3 hours before she went missing? What was she doing? It just don't make sense. All right, y'all, finna get up off here. I will be live, like I said. I did a poll, 50%. Y'all want me to go live more, and other half wants me to do more videos. Either way, I will, Lynch. Thank you, hon. True was his. I will be back tomorrow. We're going to be connecting Jelani Day's murder. Okay, because we know he was murdered. We'll be connecting his murder to another similar. We'll be comparing and contrasting in the same city and state, LaSalle, Peru, Illinois, where Jelani Day's body was found. There was a similar murder. We'll be comparing it tomorrow. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming in. Shout out to y'all. I know it's been a while that I've been live, but I'm working on it, y'all. I am working on it, and I'm here. I was like, you know what? I'm making time for y'all tonight because I know that y'all really, really miss me going live, so I'm like, I'm going to go live. But thank you, Natasha. Thank you, Smokey. Shout out to my moderators. John Q. Leanne, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Oh, this is another person I'm supposed to make a moderator too. I forgot about that because you are a member as well. Natasha. So everyone else, oh, and MC, she was in here earlier. And thank you everyone else for coming in. Marley, Janaka, Smokey, Lynn, Spider Moose. Shout out to you, KKK, hater. Let's see. I don't want to miss what's his. Tanya M. Shout out to you too. Thank you so much, Marley. Everyone, thank you all so much. Yes. Y'all have a great night, and I will be back with y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all. I love y'all so much. I know I will. I will. I'm taking care of myself, trying to get rest and incorporate work. Just because I don't be on here don't mean I'm working. Like, my book goes everywhere I go, and everything pop in my head, I'm jotting it down. So I'm backlogged, actually, right now. Good show, Queen. Monster crazy. Always. But we love the haters too. All right, bye, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all stay warm.